Gatot Yisun-Jin, you go straight for the Alice Lunox. You don't give
Run for the
super fixed
hills.
Lunox.
Oh, I think
Oke guys,
I
kita
don't run
langsung
for
di
the
game
hills.
keempat guys.
Go run for the hills. Go take that Lunox.
Just look it in, man.
Might as well take it first pick. I don't care.
As a matter of fact, it's an option.
Yeah.
But it's a final draft here for our last match of the day. Let's head on over and check out what our map will be.
Rivers. Give me Rivers.
Slide downs.
I want to see 5v5 first turtle. There you go. I am feeling lucky.
Now, finally we see the Rivers and a 50-50 for both of them
It's an even match.
in terms of win rate.
Oh my. All right.
The perfect map to end the game.
Okay. I like this. Perfect draft too. No Tushin, no Kalea, no Vanny, no Yuzong, no CC. Now, Onic. Vanda Hilda, there you go. Remove the flags. TNT. Yisun-Shin is open. If you want to take it, you can take it. You can also take the lands.
What if?
Force the Yisun-Shin Gatot. There you go.
Yeah.
Same set. Just take the Lunox, blue 2, blue 3.
Is that the plan here for Onic Philippines? Now they let
Yo.
it go. Ganatkacha and Yisun-Shin.
Alice, Lunox. Alice, Lunox. Lancy, game 5. Come on, brother.
Come on!
Okay.
Drop.
Side.
That's good.
Drop.
Lunox.
Lunox. Because if not,
Lunox. Adalah
Alright.
the world is
kemenangan
celebrating.
TNT.
Highest MMR of Lunox in MPL Philippines Season 16. Red 3 though, Valentina's a good option.
By the way, I'm not rooting for any team. I'm just rooting for the Lunox.
Yeah, no, we're rooting for game 5. We're rooting
Ambil
for Cinema.
Lizong. Jangan
We're
duluan ya.
rooting for a better gameplay
Cici
here
lah,
for
Cici.
Lance, giving us
Cici
one of his
dibeli lah.
best picks here for this season, for this playoffs.
It's like what they say. If you go out with guns blazing.
You can take the Lunox out of Lancey.
But you cannot take Lansy out of Lunox.
Yeah.
Oh, Prince, go Valentina.
It starts with the L. But
Oke,
right now,
Dora aja ambil.
Valentina?
wow,
Partial.
pick here for
Okay.
Onic
Okay.
PH.
Okay, it is one of his
Sedikit
signature
aneh
picks though.
gitu
I
ngambil
would have loved to
partial.
see a stolen tectonic charge though on the side of Onic, but this Farsa is also
Yeah.
sort of an answer against the Lunox. It is going to stop Lancey from playing aggressive in the front
Musuhnya
lines.
kayak
Super Friend is like,
gitu.
you're shouting, you're too hyped up onto the Lunox of Lancey. You forget, I also have this signature Farsa here. Now, Hell is banned out
Yep.
midnight.
Cowoknya
They
di
went with a grab, so this is very
Joe
obvious for
Ban.
Onic
Di
Philippines.
ban.
Joe Ban removing.
Fast
Bruce
back.
goes Joe and also the flex on the gotcha. Now, I think it comes down to the battle of Arlets.
Okay.
Who gets Arlet, who gets Phobius, and who
Itu
flexes
fans Onic
lawful Uranus.
marah-marah.
I think Onic PH might get the chance to get the Arlet because they're going to be the first pick after this draft,
Yeah, but
right?
I don't think you want Arlet Red 4 because if you go Arlet Red 4, there's
Oh,
Phobius
you're
for
letting
3
go.
more.
Yeah, you're letting go of the movies, right?
And the thing is, you also can't rush Phobius Red 4 because if you do that, then GNC just goes, Lapu, Esmeralda.
For Benny.
This land is our home.
You're for Benny here.
Okay.
Okay.
Lupa, lupa.
What's your rating here to ban out or eliminate from Kirk?
I think you limit Kirk, you limit Kelra, honestly.
Just remove the Phobius all over. Oh,
I think you remove Harith, honestly.
Harith or Phobius is the best option here
Yeah.
if you're a TNC protein, but will they have the same thoughts as the same of us here on the panel?
I hope so. If they don't ban the Harith, at least maybe they're prepared to pick up the Obsidia for Benny. Because these three, I mean, the Farce is kind of okay against Obsidia, but it's still hard to hit the Predator Strike with the Phantom Shadow Belt, but they remove the Claw. Interesting choice.
They're willing to part ways and to go up against a possible Phobius, or you mentioned Obsidia, and Benny Cutie has seen some
Ini
success with
TNT-nya
it.
lancelotnya
But now
ngeri
for
juga
Onic
guys.
PH, Kirk Hero,
You can't rush.
is this the time for that? Yeah,
You can't.
you could be easily countered out,
Oh,
but they
yes.
are taking that route here. Phobius fourth pick here for Onic
Yeah,
PH.
they know. 3 Mars here already. He has a hero in mind. And so you're in.
Kalau
Calra.
You go Harris or you go Payne?
Wala,
Only two
wala.
heroes.
Very good.
Nice!
Best draft of the series, even for both sides.
Now we're talking for the final game. Both of them managed to get a very nice draft. We see their coaches hugging out onto the arena and even onto the pitch broadcast. I'm hearing some
Udah kedua
agreement
tim
onto this
semalam
draft
sama-sama
tonight.
kalah
Yeah,
guys.
they're talking about the same thing. This is how unified the
Yang
entire
lain
stadium is. It comes down to execution. It comes down to who is better at MLBB.
And it comes down to this final game on who will survive, who will have the chance to crawl their way up to the grand finals. As we move forward on to the last game of TNC and Onic Philippines, now it's time to shine.
No turning back, no regrets, no surrender. Only one of these teams make it to the lower bracket finals in hopes of being the next M7 representative from the Philippines. It's Onic PH versus TNC Pro Team for one last time tonight.
And I love
Tuh,
how
kenapa
we're
lagi ya?
headed
Trouble, guys.
into this game number 5 with a draft approved by our panelists with considerably, in their words, the best we've seen all series long from both of these coaches, from both of these teams.
It took them 5 games. A lot of picks they didn't like, a lot of picks they actually loved. But now, unanimously, both Onic and TNC are coming in fully loaded, 150% ready to fight for their chance. Brigida, consider this a chance
A chance.
to make it to the grand finals.
Because nothing's guaranteed. They still have to go through one more after this win. Whoever wins will go up against Liquid. But they're not the only ones who are ready.
No?
I could see their fans all hyped up both sides.
The Phoenix Army and the Sonics have come in droves. They have filled Cuneta Astrodome to the brim with orange and yellow energy that I have not seen in years.
I'm loving it. Look at them. Just look at them. Every single time the camera pans towards either of these two teams,
Kalau
fans,
Onic
they're
guys.
either standing up, dancing,
Oh,
or being Sigma.
started young.
Oh, wow.
Look at this kid.
2-3.
He believes that Onic will take it.
Oh, my
But we got
goodness.
fans of TNT. You know what this reminds me
Kalau
of?
aja.
What does it remind you of?
Those TNC fans, they look like they've been fans for years.
It's like they've been waiting for this moment for how many seasons long? The last time we've seen TNC this far, make it this far. Was it that season 9? Our panelists mentioned it, but wow. Okay, that guy's from the Phoenix Army side.
Quick translation, it says, we let them reach game 5, and they want to win the series.
I like this. I like this.
Waifu, Brusco's Paramore is not entertained.
She's joining in.
Oh my God.
Why do they have?
The Phoenix Army are ready to donate tissues
I'm not sure if that's
Tears.
tissue or wet wipes.
for all the tears.
And that's not part of the two teams budget, you know.
All right, back to
Kita masuk
reality.
lagi guys
Okay.
di gamenya
Welcome
guys.
to the land of Dawn. It all comes down to this. The winner goes on to the next stage. The loser says goodbye.
It's an elimination on the line. We've said it in as early as game number 1, but now we're in game 5. We've made it this far, and this feels like a very comfortable draft
Yeah, Onic
for
harus
both of
menang
these
ya.
teams. Those are the things we set in stone or set in place before we entered this game, and now we're finally in it.
Of course, Lansing had to play his signature Lunox.
Of course.
6 and 6, 12 games in total, going up against Calra's Harris. By the way, was a final pick. It took a while, but this is some sort of homecoming. Calra
Oh,
picking the
kena
Harris.
portal.
Was it- oh
Aduh,
my
aduh,
God,
aduh, aduh,
Prince
Porzingis.
almost gets taken down.
Ooh, that was calculated for sure. He did not burn the flicker. He knew he would survive just through the wings by wings. But it still makes you so nervous. You know what's on the line for this game.
A single mistake could lead to to a small lead for the opponents. And if you give your opponents these little inches, they can walk away with a mile. Look at that, an early mount shocker. Here comes kick off.
Aduh, mati kok
He
Pak.
can't
Saya coba
escape
deh.
Zaida. And Zaida has or had his eyes on him.
No one could save Prince. No one could save Prince. He spent the flicker inside him. The killer instinct on this young man.
Chaknu
Ya,
staying in
mana
mid
tak lontong.
has put so much pressure on Onic.
Talk about a homecoming. This is a hero he's played mid-season 16 after the rework on Croc. And he was one of the few to actually get a win on it.
Lancelot
Chaknu on the
lagi.
Croc helping Lizida to a first turtle secured. They're crowding the orange. King Kong get more.
Dirusuh lagi boknya tuh.
Now they want to deny King Kong of his orange buff, but they might not force it anymore.
All right,
Onic,
Zida's holding on to that retribution.
Onic can't fight this. They don't have their level 4 just
Oh!
yet.
Aduh,
Zaida steals it away.
guys.
A flicker from 3mar. He'll try to walk to safety. Onic tries to punish him. That's the mountain shocker.
Aduh,
Oh my
aneh
goodness.
ini Onic,
Off that
guys.
kill from Latsi. Up to
Nice
Prince.
mati
Lansing
urunnya.
with the help of Chaknu kills Prince, but we saw 3mar flicker and yet still die. I'll tell you now, I think TNC are still in the lead.
We're brawling right now.
Red buff ini.
Everywhere's a fight. Everywhere's a brawl. But this is how TNC likes it. I'm not sure if Onic feels the same.
Constant fighting, no sense of safety. A Phoenix flash from any corner of the map. That's exactly what the first 3 minutes of this game was.
Onic feels very uncomfortable right now. You could feel it. You could see how desperately they need some breathing room for King Kong just to focus on farming, to catch up. And fortunately, he got a kill there on 3mar, because if not, I wonder how the lead would look like, because he's already trailing behind Zaida in terms of EXP. But at least that one kill helped him still stay a bit on track.
That's right, at least an XP bar or a half closer to what Zida's doing. You know what, I take it back. It's more than an XP bar. Zida's still way ahead. Starting it up.
Okay, now they have their level 4s in, but the Revitalize is going to keep them safe. 3mar still being annoying as ever, but that's not going to turn into any kills for now.
That's 1,000 gold lead TNC is looking at, lording over Onic, making this second turtle spawning in the upper corner. All the more still uncertain if Onic can grab it. Penny Cutie pulling Kelra out of range, forcing him to drop that salmon force. Now eyes on the turtle.
Oh,
It's been a while since I've seen the Granger
lagi
Harrod
nih
matchup, but
cocok.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't necessarily score
Ya, pula udah
that
kalah
way.
guys.
Zaida, another turtle for
Aduh,
TNC.
Benny
pingpongnya udah lemes lagi guys.
Benny after games. Oh my god, tech charge!
And that's a successful
nah,
flicker
gitu.
tech charge that we see from the Mamba. Rusko jumping in, unbreakable just in time. Nearly got caught in that wall. Kelra, not in a good spot either. And so is King
Ini
Kong.
Onic kenapa
Mind you,
guys?
this is off of a turtle take and a sequence in the bottom lane. The gold lane advantage for Benny Cutie. This all led to a approaching 3,000 gold lead for TNC. They're running out of options on the PH. Where do they go?
Even Kelra, he's struggling to just get back in lane, clear his minions, and he needs Rusko to be by his side in order for him to do just that. The pressure that TNC is able to provide right now is no joke. Onic probably did not want this kind of grok from Chaknu, not in this moment, not in this game.
Something had to give when you decide to go red. And on blue side, on the play, TNC, ever the proactive aggressor, takes it and now runs away with a 3,000 gold lead. Super Prince considering should he leave the lane. He's holding himself up in this brush. Kelra and Brusco getting trapped. 5-3 bar. Lansing 2 pushing away. Benny Cutie. Oh, Brock. Chaknu's in the vicinity. Does not have a flicker though.
Ini kayak
I'm glad that Prince actually recalled from there. It looked like a very
Ini
dangerous spot for a
runnya
Farsa
lumayan,
who's
guys.
sitting on a 0-3. He has a lot of catching up to do. Look at Lansing, 2 levels ahead of Super Prince.
Oh, God.
And if you want to play around Prince in the early game, I don't think that's an option for Onic anymore,
Assassin
because
harus
he's been
dapat
completely
snowball.
shut down by the Phoenix Army.
The Super Fam are out of their element. TNC are flushing them out, even their own side of the jungle as early as 6.5 minutes. It's a miracle that King Kong is able to get his own purple. Chaknu has been more than menacing. He is intimidating. He is a
Aduh,
walking
perfect
Terminator.
turtle
He is Arnold
tuh.
Schwarzenegger. And he's fucked.
Chaknu
Mati
doesn't
King Kong
land
guys,
the
jadi
tech charge,
kucing
but
guys.
because of that, King Kong has no way
Nah,
to
kena
go.
recall guys.
Zaida picking up his third kill of the game, and all Onic
Ini
could
kena
settle
Onic
for is a turret down
kenapa ini?
bottom.
And that's a trade. It's a losing trade, but something nonetheless for Onyx. They're down
Sundul.
5,000 gold. They push in mid. Lancey's reps on this Lunox are paying off. TNC, the end is nigh. The Phoenix Army knows this.
As the Filipino broadcast would say, all the MMR he's accumulated, it's all worth it.
Again,
I can't remember seeing Prince in this kind of position.
countless scrims,
Hilang lagi red
multiple
dotnya guys.
experiments in their training room. This is what TNC was building up to. Who'd have thought that they would go this deep, that they would take Onic, the M6 World Champions, the Season 14 champions, one of our MSC reps in the recently concluded EWC, to the limit. There's nothing Onic could do here. Again, best case scenario. They somehow get farm on Keller. He hasn't died yet. Super Prince, that's a lost cause. Like, he's going to passively get farm after the aim into mark. There it is. But really, my money's on Keller. Like, he has to channel his old Omega days, his old execration days, where he was the only carry.
Gotta see the gold
Apakah
standard in
kodoknya
action
hilang?
to save this game for Onic.
Ya hilang
We need
guys.
more than the gold standard now. We need the Filipino savage. Keller needs to unlock that, but he can't do it alone. They're gonna have to get nothing short of a miracle. I don't think the game is built the same way as it was. Kirk with the flicker.
Brusco actually jumps in there, but was it gonna be worth it? Cause Zaida
Aduh,
just dealt
kacau
with
kacau.
every single member of Onic trying to attack from a distance.
What were they thinking? Were they just
Aduh,
buying
kena
time?
recall
Primo
guys.
with the man-to-man defense. Checking on Keller, keeping tabs on the Harris.
This is too devastating. You lose your holy shields 8 minutes in the game. You lost your first holy shield 8 minutes in the game.
Two tier 2s down. It's just the mid left standing. Not even a question if Onyx should contest. They are in no shape to do so. Chaknu standing menacingly next to this turret as his minions take care of it. Onyx have put nothing on the board yet, but a push down bottom and a single kill.
I feel like they desperately wanted to do something. They knew the Lord was coming up. They wanted to look for at least a kill or a way to get in some farm, but no! Another flicker forced out of Super Prince. This is such an uncomfortable game for the Monster Mage.
The Phoenix Army are putting up a wall. They are uniting in their cause to provide the moral support that TNC needed. Bring it up. We're going back in time. The last deep run that TNC had was in 2022, in the midst of the pandemic. They were this close to making it to MSC 2022.
And they're just a few moments away, a few kills, turrets, from getting to do that exact same run and achievement, if not more.
They are 10,000 gold up, and they're about to break into Onic PH's base. Look at this, King Kong! Got too much on 3 bar, flickers out!
Still alive! Onic don't even get the kill on 3 bars. Ida Thorn rose to keep himself safe. But their turret in mid is barely up. They have a full wave approaching their base, but Onic get to deal with it. For now,
Bottom lane, maybe they're gonna be up there. King Kong very low, gets taken down by Zaida.
King Kong can't
Mati lagi
survive
guys
that.
King Kong.
26 minutes before we see the Sigma jungler back.
Aduh,
Could
aduh.
this be it?
That's way too long. Onic need all 5 members to defend. TNC, they have a decision to make. Do we force this now or do we wait for the Lord? TNC slowly but surely circling around their prey. Dreamer gets caught up.
The minions have spawned. The Zyda want to go in. Dreamar tanking a lot of damage. Zyda finally joining the fight. Salmon Force already committed by Keller. Brilliance by Lancey as well. They flushed them out for now, but Jacknu, he still has a tech charge. Do they want to go for a team fight?
I think the call for TNC is to take their time, take it slow. Approaching the 12K gold lead, where exactly is this money? How bad exactly is the economy for Onic? Because 12K between them, right? 12 minutes in. I'd say that's 2 items between their cores. It's that bad.
It's not bad. It's so bad.
It's miserable. It's been a while since we've seen Onic PH put in a position like this.
I don't know how the world is reacting to what's happening right now.
True enough, 3,000 between Zaida and King Kong alone. 2,000 between Kelra and Penny Cutie.
And even Lansy.
Aduh guys, kacau guys.
Lansy on the Lunox. Over Friends who had, I'd say it's an understatement to say that Super Friends had a bad early game. This is a moment.
Aduh, reload lagi. Aduh.
Fans have been waiting for years. And here they are at the cusp of ending game 5. 12,500 up. It's just a matter of time. Bring it up. Onic have to pull out all the stops to
Kacau
defend.
sekali.
They have to. That's an enhanced Lord that TNC are able to secure, but Kelra picked up the Holy Crystal
Harusnya
just
Onic
now.
lawan TNC-nya bisa
What's the
menang
play? Why is
loh.
Bruce gonna hold himself here? Is he gonna just recall? Or is he gonna try to go for the intersect?
He might want to try and go.
There's a minion behind him. He can't get away with this.
Oh no! He hides behind, or he hides in the bush for now.
Alright, gonna recall. All ults, all battle spells online. One final fight.
What's the call to be?
Pasti
Does Jackson
dipaksa
want to go
end
in?
ini
He
guys.
finally does it. Now sub
Gak
3.
mungkin
Medicure
enggak
takes
guys.
one face down, but all TNC
Taylor
wants
tuh udah tahun-tahun
is
aja
the
guys.
win. The Phoenix Army rise over Onic to take top 3. They are headed to the lower bracket finals.
The dream of every Filipino MLBB fan rests on the wings of the Phoenix. Just like the summer in 2022, TNC run deep into the playoffs. Forget a prediction. TNT have burned it all to the ground.
Look at them. Look at the first thing they do.
Tears in their eyes. They can't believe what they've done. Brigida, they've eliminated Onic PH.
Onic no longer get a shot at defending their title in
Yes,
the
yes.
X Series. And TNC, they've accomplished this